World Narcolepsy Day is on September 22nd, and it's a day dedicated to raising awareness of narcolepsy. Approximately 165,000 people live with narcolepsy in the United States. Here to talk more about this overlooked yet life-altering neurological disorder is Dr. Michael J. Thorpe, a professor of neurology at Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York, and Jessica, a person living with narcolepsy. Both of you, welcome to Inside South Florida. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dr. Thorpe, we want to start with you. What is narcolepsy? A lot of people think they know what it is, but don't have the facts.
Well, that's right. Well, narcolepsy is a chronic debilitating neurological disorder, and it's characterized by two main symptoms. One is being tired, fatigued, and sleepy during the day, every day. The other is a rather unusual symptom. It's a muscle weakness called cataplexy. It comes on when the patient gets a little emotional about something, such as laughing or hearing a joke or telling a joke or even sudden surprise. For many patients, the cataplexy can be extremely mild and they may not really realize they're having it. Other people may see them have a little bit of weakness. But for other patients, it can be very severe where they fall to the ground. So narcolepsy is a disruption of REM sleep, and cataplexy is a manifestation of that dreaming REM sleep.
Jessica, you are someone who is living with narcolepsy. Tell us firsthand how the disorder impacts your life on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, so I have both of those symptoms that Dr. Thorpe mentioned. And although I'm at a point in my treatment now where I feel like I can balance my job and my daily life a little bit better than I used to be able to, it's still a constant obstacle for me every day. That sleepiness never goes away. No matter how many hours I sleep at night, no matter what I do, there's that constant fatigue that kind of plagues me throughout the day. And I do have cataplexy as well. So I find that I avoid situations where there might be an emotional response, where I might laugh or I might become surprised, because there's that risk of losing muscle tone and falling to the ground in some cases.
Doctor, how are healthcare professionals diagnosing this rare disorder?
Well, the important thing is that the patient has to see the healthcare professional, and too many people aren't doing that. Only about 50% of patients are diagnosed. But if somebody has the tiredness, fatigue, and sleepiness, they need to see their primary care physician. He'll decide whether there are features consistent with the diagnosis of narcolepsy and refer the patient on to a sleep specialist. The sleep specialist will take a more in-depth history about sleep and decide whether the patient needs an overnight sleep study or a daytime sleep study. And the daytime sleep study tells us how quickly the patient falls asleep during the day and whether they have any of this abnormal REM sleep or dreaming sleep phenomena during the day. And that helps to make the diagnosis. KnowNarcolepsy.com is a very good resource run by professionals, and it has information for patients where they can see experiences of other patients, and healthcare professionals can go to it to get their information as well. But that's the most important thing, is that people seek out to find out if they might have narcolepsy, because there are very good treatments available now, new treatments that can really make a big difference to patients.